Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Gabriella and today is our final episode of Stretch Series. So today we're going to be putting our full routine together with the past 4 days all combined into one solid little routine that you can implement into your daily life and schedule. So as I've introduced in the other videos, this is a great little series for anybody who travels frequently or has a very long day or busy work schedule and it's hard to work in time to move and stretch. So I wanted to create this little series where we can take really simple, basic techniques and stretches to release tension throughout the body, but do it in a way where it's easy for you to work it into daily life. So we'll go ahead and get going. As we've been doing, most of this has just been body weight without any sort of props or equipment. The one piece of equipment that I have referred to as an option has just been a TheraBand, long resistance band, maybe something like a bathrobe tie, anything of that nature. And like I said, it's optional. And before we get going, if you would like to work with me further, through the link in the bio, you can access my on-demand library where I have full workout classes, Pilates, barre, and yoga. And you can also access one-to-one private training as well if you would like to choose that option. So let's go ahead and get going. We're going to do our floor series first and then come on up to stand afterwards. So we'll start by lying down on the spine. If you're using a strap or bathrobe tie, you can go ahead and grab that. And we'll start lying in a supine position. And we'll start focusing on the low back to begin with. So remember, we'll gently bend the knees, bringing the knees in towards the chest, either holding the shins with your hands, or if the head is lifted up off of the floor when you're holding on with the hands, that's when you'll want to take your band or your strap, bring that around the shins so that your legs are supported and your head is comfortably resting on the floor. And then from here, we'll maybe start to take a couple gentle rocks with the hips and with the knees from side to side. And you can keep your hands on the shins or you can relax them down to the floor. So one option is to stay here, just rocking the hips from side to side. Our next option is to take nice big circles with the knees. So we're really massaging out the low back. Maybe gently switching directions with the knees. Taking another 3 or so cycles of breath, taking nice steady inhales and easy exhales. And then from here, let's gently bring the feet back down onto the mat. And we'll cross that right ankle over the left knee. Interlace the hands around that left shin as we bring the left leg in towards the chest. And then hold here for, again, 3 to 5 cycles of breath. And as we stretch the right outer hip, in this figure 4 position, again, if the head is lifted up off of the mat, which is going to create quite a bit of strain for the head and the neck, that's again where we're going to want to grab hold of our strap, put that around the left shin, and then use the strap to bring the legs in towards the chest. And once you've completed your 3 to 5 cycles of breath, we'll switch sides, gently dropping the legs down. I'll demo using the strap for the full stretch on this side. So the left ankle crosses over the right knee, legs come in towards the chest, and just relax into the stretch. Relax into that left outer hip, 3 to 5 cycles of breath. Steady inhales, relaxed exhales. And then we can gently bring the feet back and down. Okay, we'll move on to hamstrings. So we'll gently reach the right leg up towards the ceiling, interlacing the hands at the back of the right leg, gently flexing the right foot to activate the leg, and then just relax into the muscles. Or again, you're grabbing hold of your strap, placing that around the right foot. And same actions here, gently flexing that right foot as you relax into the leg. 3 to 5 cycles of breath. Steady inhales through the nose, easy exhales through the mouth. And take your time. If your breathing pattern is slower and that's comfortable for you, that's soothing to you, don't feel rushed. Even if I'm moving to the next side, you work at your own pace, work with your breath, work with your body, and you just move to the next side when you're ready. So that right foot can come down, left foot can reach back on and up, and same idea here, gentle flex with that left foot and 3 to 5 cycles of breath. And I really do mean that, moving at your own pace, and each day could be different. Maybe one morning, your body feels one way and you move through the routine a little bit faster. Maybe, another morning you need to take it a little slower, or in the evening you need to just kind of stretch your low back for longer. So allow the routine to fit for you. Like, we're creating this to work with our bodies, not forcing our body into the routine. And then let's bring that left foot back and down. Okay, so let's put the strap off to the side. We'll make our way on up to a comfortable seated position. So you can set the legs up in whatever shape is supportive and comfortable for you. And then from here, let's gently inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, we'll drop our right hand down, reach the left arm up and over. And then we can gently press into that right hand, come back up through center, left hand drops down, gentle side body stretch. And then let's come back up through center. Let's again inhale to reach the arms up. And exhale, let's take a twist towards the right. So I'll turn so you can see in profile. Remember, our left hand is holding on to that right knee. That's what's going to bring us a little bit deeper into the rotation if you would like. And your right hand back behind you is gently pressing into the floor. And that's going to help you to keep the spine nice and long. And then let's gently come back through center and inhale to reach up. And an exhale, easy twist towards the left. Same idea, we're holding on to the knee to go a little bit deeper into the twist if we would like. And we're using the left hand to press into the floor to keep that length in the spine. And then let's gently come back through center. Okay, so let's move on to the neck and shoulders, starting by just gently dropping the chin towards the chest, turning the head a couple gentle times from one shoulder to the next. Remembering that you can just stay right here, going back and forth, very similar to what we did on the floor with the hips, where we just had the option to kind of go from side to side. Or you can gently bring the head on up and we can take our circles with the head. So nice, gentle, smooth circles. And then maybe the next time the head comes back up through center, we'll switch sides, switch directions rather. And then let's bring the head back up through center. Okay, so let's finish off the floor work with some shoulders. So we'll reach back, hook the thumbs, interlace the hands, or you can also grab hold of your strap or your band. And with the palms facing up towards the ceiling, you could reach back with the arms as well if you would like, if that's more comfortable. Wherever we are, we take a couple gentle rolls with the shoulders. So we're just easing into the shoulder. We're not forcing and dragging the shoulders down. I want to be really clear about that. We're just kind of loosening them up. And then the next time the shoulders come down, they settle down. Again, we're not pulling, they settle there. We squeeze the shoulder blades together. Remember, we're holding on to that little flower between our shoulder blades. And then we have the option to stay right here with the hands relaxed down, or we can reach the arms back behind us to stretch the shoulders, stretch the chest, and still maintain that squeeze of the shoulder blades to hold on to that little flower, because that's starting to strengthen your upper back and help to open up the chest. So it's a very key and important movement in this stretch. And then we have the option to one more time, perhaps drop the chin down, turn the head from side to side, but still maintaining all the actions of the chest, the shoulder, and the upper back. And then we can gently bring the head on up, relax the shoulders down, give them a couple more gentle circles, and settle the shoulders back and down. Okay, wonderful. So let's head on up to stand. We're going to finish off with our forward folds and a couple more side bends. So we'll make our way on up to stand. And we'll start by inhaling, reaching the arms up, reaching through the fingertips. So we're kind of getting like a full body stretch, activating from the feet all the way up to the fingertips. And then we'll exhale, fold down over the legs. Easy forward fold. Hands can rest comfortably on the floor. We can grab opposite elbows. If you prefer to rest your hands on the back of a chair or the seat of a chair for some extra support, you can take that option. But wherever we are in the forward fold, we're keeping the chin relaxed towards the chest. So our gaze is back between the feet. And remember, you can always keep a little bend in the knees as well. And then from here, let's release the hands if we need to. Gently and take your time. Inhale to reach the arms all the way on up. And then let's exhale, interlace the fingers, flip the palms, take a little gentle side bend over towards the right. Let's come back through center, take a gentle little side bend to the left. And we'll come back through center. We'll take one more forward fold with the option of stretching the neck, bringing the hands to the back of the head. And remember, as we forward fold, we're not forcing or pressing the head down. We're just resting the hands there. And that is going to be enough of a gentle guide to add that additional little stretch to the neck. Taking one more moment here. And then gently releasing the hands back and down. And one more time, let's gently inhale to rise all the way on up. And an exhale to bring the hands back and down. Okay, wonderful. Let's finish off with opening up the front of the hips. Now the hip flexors. So we'll come back down to the mat. And we'll start in a kneeling position in that 90-degree angle with each leg. And I wanted to end with this stretch because for many people, this is one of the tightest areas in their body. My front leg is set up in the exact position of how our legs are when we're sitting. So you can see my hip is in flexion. It's close and tight. my right hip is nice and open. So I just wanted us to get a little bit of movement going in the body before we go into this deeper stretch. So left foot is forward. We start in this 90-degree angle. You can stay right here, or remember, you can start to inch that left foot forward and start to drop the hips down. Your hands can stay on your left thigh or come down to the floor. And remembering that if you feel like you went a little too deep or a little too far, that's okay. You can just back off with that left foot. You can just inch that left foot back. 3 to 5 cycles of breath. Staying relaxed into the hips. And taking our time to come on slowly when we do switch sides. So inching that left foot back, left knee rather comes down, right foot comes forward. Starting in the 90-degree angle. Maybe for this side, this hip, this is where we're happy to stay. Maybe we inch that right foot forward and the hips drop down. 3 to 5 cycles of breath. And remembering that your front foot and leg rather setup, we want that knee stacked over the ankle. So we're only inching that front foot as far forward as we can keep the knee stacked over the ankle. And once you've finished your 3 to 5 cycles of breath, we'll bring that right foot back rather, bring the knee back down onto the mat, and then relax back and down. And that is your full routine. So thank you for joining. I hope you feel good. I hope you notice the difference in the tension release. Remember that you can hold these poses for as long as you would like to. Don't feel rushed. Take your time, especially on days when you feel like there's extra tension in the body. So again, thank you for joining. This completes our stretch series. And next week, I'm going to be doing a strength and mobility series where we're going to be breaking down some basic mat Pilates movements, and some bar will be in there as well. So stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed this series. Hope it was helpful. And looking forward to seeing you next week for our strength sessions.